Tough choice with Kazeem, Rahman. Would you rather? Tough choice. Only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough choice. Tough choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.
Welcome back, guys. This is another episode of Tough Choice with Kazeem, Rahman. I just had water in my throat that I had to swallow. Okay, welcome back. Tough Choice with Kazeem, Rahman podcast. I am your blessed and highly favored host, Kazeem, Rahman. On the hot seat today is me again. It is me again. I'm going to stop saying on the hot seat today is me. I'm just going to get to it. Guys, you know how we do here. We don't really waste any time. The game is Tough Choice. You must pick between the two choices. You must explain yourself. You get one pass, you get one pause. Let's start the show.
Let it begin. Let it begin.
One of the producers made a good point last podcast, and they said that we should be doing what would you do no matter what, even if we don't have a guest. We're trying to get bigger guests now, so some of the times it will just be me, and some of the times you might see like a Nikki Glazer. We're trying to get her. You might see like a Tim Dillon. You might see like a Donnell Rawlings coming through soon. Who knows? Bobby Lee, who knows? We're reaching out and we're trying to get big guests for you, but let us know. Email toughchoice@outlook.com or just send us a message. Say, hey, we do like the final choice. We like the what would you do. We want more of those. And that's tradition to just end the podcast with that. So we might do it. We don't have a what would you do. We don't have a what would you do this time. And I know I'm wasting time when I said let's just get to it. We know what we're doing here. Okay? Not really, but we kind of do. So we don't have a what would you do this episode, but we might have one in February consistently. Well, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We have to discuss. We don't have a lot of producers, but we have more than last year because we have some big things in the works. We're trying to get a live show going. So keep up with that and follow us online at Tough Choice and email toughchoice@outlook.com. Hey, you want us to come to your city? We're coming. Now, would you rather have a house where the furniture changes shape every day, or one where every room smells like a different dessert? I'm taking the dessert. Here's the only caveat with this question that I'm glad didn't happen. If it would have said different food, I probably would have gone with the changes shape, the furniture changes shape. What counts as furniture? Couches, ottomans, chairs, beds, changes no, hell no. Never mind. I just realized my bed counts as furniture. No, I'm not changing the shape of my bed. That's crazy. Every single day, which means that like I could leave my house with a square bed and I could come home with a triangle. No, thank you. Nah, I'm fine, fam. I'm going to do these desserts. This was an easy question. I'm doing these desserts because every room smells like a different dessert. Yo, I walk into my living room, smells like cheesecake. I walk into my office, smells like strawberry shortcake. I walk into my bedroom, smells like, chocolate fondue. I walk into my bathroom, smells like cookies, chocolate chip cookies. That's what it smells like. Yo, it smells like I'll take the smell. It's just smell. Will I get annoyed with it? No, I will not. Who doesn't like the smell of cheesecake? Who doesn't like the smell of dessert? You wake up and you smell chocolate chip cookies in your house. You're telling me that you're going to get annoyed? No, fam. Nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't get annoyed over some dessert smelling in my house. No, I'm good. We're going with the desserts. Would you rather have shoes that glow in the dark and leave a glitter trail, or gloves that let you climb like a gecko? Do geckos climb more like better than other animals? Right? I know geckos are lizards. I know lizards can essentially climb anything because their paws are very like sticky. But do I need to climb? Right? Are there rock climbing competitions? I think there are. I think there are like rock climbing athletes. If there are rock climbing athletes, I want these gloves that let me climb like a gecko, right? Because even if they're not, let me backtrack also, because the shoes that glow in the dark, that would be preferable. That would be pretty cool. I would sell them. But they leave a glitter I would sell. I'm going to keep the shoes. Either way, I would sell. I would try to use the gloves a couple times. I would use the shoes probably like once or twice, and then I would sell. What do I think would get more money for me? The shoes. The shoes. People are more sneakerheads than they are glove enthusiasts, right? I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a billionaire that will pay money for those gloves, but I'm pretty sure there are 12 billionaires that want these shoes. They glow in the dark and they leave a glitter trail. I got to go with the shoes because I'm going to sell them. I got to go with the shoes. Would you rather have a backpack that holds endless snacks or that makes, oh, no. A backpack that holds endless snacks or a hat that makes you invisible when you wear it backwards? I'm trying to be healthy. It's 2025. I'm trying to decrease the size of the back, right? I'm not saying my back is big, but I'm trying to make it a little more lean. I don't know if I say snacks, it's always going to be healthy snacks. I can't guarantee that, especially when it's endless. I can't guarantee that it's going to be endless healthy snacks. Can you guarantee that? That's the question. Now, if you're a big back, you're going to take the backpack, you're going to live your life. It's endless snacks. Why would you not take the endless snacks? Now, do I need a hat that when I wear it, I would sell both of these things? This sounds crazy. And you know what? We have to create a new rule. If you're going to sell something, you have to keep it for 2 years. You have to keep it for 2 years and then you can sell. No, we'll say 6 months because, economy's rough out here. So 6 months, you have to keep it and then you can maybe put it on the auction block. But for 6 months, it's yours. What would I want for 6 months? I don't need to be invisible. I can't think of a situation where I need to be invisible. Because if I'm invisible, I feel like someone's gonna run. I don't know why I feel like if I'm invisible, someone's gonna run me over, even if I'm in my own house. I just feel like if I'm invisible, someone's gonna shoot me on accident because they're probably like trying to shoot in the space and not hit anybody, but they're gonna hit me because I'm invisible. So who knows, right? But if I have if I have a backpack with endless snacks, every road trip would be so dope. Every flight would be so dope. I don't know how to explain it. I want the backpack. I'm going to sell it eventually, but I'll do the backpack. Endless snacks. I'm doing the backpack. I can't think of any situation where I would need to be invisible. If you can think of one, okay, you're a creep. I can't think of any situation where you would need to turn invisible, and I don't judge you for it. I can't think of any situation in the history of ever that someone needed to be invisible, and I probably wouldn't think their reason is perverted, grimy, slimy, or illegal, or unethical at best. If you can think of one, okay, but I can't think of any. So here we are, right? If you can think of one, okay, but you're a weirdo if you need to be invisible. Would you rather live in a house that rotates to face the sunrise or one where all the walls are aquarium filled with colorful fish? Okay. This isn't hard. My question is, who's going to take care of these fish? That's the first question. I realize that question is a very old man question, right? Because it's like, who going to pay all these bills? But who's really going to take care of these fish? And I'll be fair. I'll say that you live in a place where the fish take care of themselves. So now that I know the fish are self-sustaining? Do I want to live in a house that rotates to face sunrise? That's an interesting question, because what it's implying is that the house is not already facing the sunrise. It rotates to face the sunrise. And after sunrise is done, after sunrise is complete, the sun is out, it rotates back. That's what it's implying. Or do I want one where walls are aquariums filled with colorful fish? How hard is this rotation? Because I'm telling you right now, if all of my walls are filled with fish, eventually it's a little too stimulating for people, I think. I think you're going to get annoyed by so many colors, right? You're not going to be productive. You're going to be way too stimulated. I don't know. I can't think of any positive for the fish, right? And how hard is the rotate, right? If it's facing away from the sun. And this depends on the house, and that's going to suck too, because what if it's like a whole 180 degrees? So that's a long rotation. That's a long rotation. What if it's like 45 degrees? That'd be cool. If it's just a quick rotation and quick back, rotates to face sunrise. But I can't think of anything that would be positive for each of these things. Okay, so now you have to go back and think to yourself, what would be easy to sell? I'm living in this house for 6 months. How much, if you're going to sell something, you have to keep it for at least 6 months. What's the easiest thing? I think the aquarium might, I think regular, I'm only thinking about me. I would buy the sunrise house before I buy the aquarium house. And because of that, I would go with aquarium, because most of the time my tastes aren't the general public's tastes. And some billionaire wants a house where all the walls are aquariums. I'm sure there's someone in Dubai that would love a house where all the walls are aquariums filled with colorful fish. Would I want that? Of course not. That's why I'm selling the house. But I feel like it would be a thing. So I got to go with the aquarium. I can't do the sunrise thing only because I feel like it rotating. It's not, it's sitting, I can't do the sunrise thing. I feel like I'm going to get annoyed by the rotate, because I feel like I'm going to feel the rotate, if that makes sense. I don't think that the words implied it would magically face the sunrise and then magically go back. No, it's going to spin to face the sunrise. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it, right? If you're in a car that's moving, you feel it. So why wouldn't you feel a house that's rotating? No matter how slow it is, you feel the rotation, right? So I can't do the sunrise. I gotta do the colorful fish. All right, now it's time for our segment. Something's gotta go.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I will pose not a situation. I will pose 3 man-made things, and I will say, what's gotta go? All right, first segment: online education platforms, standardized testing, public school systems. Now, I know we live in a time where not a lot of people have a very positive reaction to the phrase public school systems, but public school systems have to stay. They're not going anywhere. Okay? If you have a problem with that, feel free to email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. Public school systems have their ups, have their downs, right? I'm a product of the public school system, right? But I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that I'm not the product of very good teachers. I just kind of got the luck of the draw. I had very good teachers that engaged us, that inspired our creativity, that allowed us to be creative in the classroom, right? So I'm not going to act like it was just public school. It was the teachers that were in the public school. Now, do those kinds of teachers still, like, are they still around? Yes and no. Yes and no. Listen, the people teaching, the people that taught me, a lot of them are retired now. A lot of them are taking a step back away from teaching, and it's kind of my generation that are the teachers now. So a lot of my generation, respectfully, they were majoring in things, and then they couldn't really, they majored in they majored in a bunch of stuff, and they couldn't find a job after college, so they just got a quick little teaching certificate, and they're not really passionate about teaching, but here they are. But I feel like my teachers were passionate about teaching. They wanted to teach. They wanted to teach physics. They wanted to teach chemistry. They wanted to teach history. Like, they were passionate about the things. That's all I'm saying. So that's a long way to say public school systems have to stay. They need to get better, right? We need to get them better. There are ideas that I have about getting them better, but public school systems have to stay. Now, online education platforms or standardized testing. Both of them have pros and both of them have extreme cons. One of the extreme cons of online education platforms is that it can be an extreme con, right? The problem with, like, here's my masterclass. Like, what are you learning, really? You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of any masterclass that I'm like, this could have been a YouTube video. This could have easily been 3 free YouTube videos that I can go find and teach you how to do such and such, right? And I get it, right? Masterclass, respectfully, right? Sponsor this podcast and I will delete this episode. But I don't see the point of online education platform. Not all of them. Some of them are very good. But what is worse than online education platforms? Standardized testing. Now, I don't know. Now that I'm really thinking about this, part of me wants to get rid of standardized testing because I don't think it really is a barometer of how intelligent a child is. At the same time, what is the barometer? Like, how do you differentiate between gifted and non-gifted kids? I'm not saying that all children are inherently dumb and there's only a couple smart ones. What I'm saying is this: there are kids that are naturally gifted and we should cultivate that gift. How do we tell without testing? We can't tell without testing. Now, should there be improvements to standardized testing? Yes. And you know what? I'm still keeping my idea that I had in the beginning of this segment. Standardized testing can go. Online education platforms do more good than harm. I would say standardized testing does more harm than good, right? Because it creates this weird divide and I do believe that some people just don't test well. I do believe that. At the same time, I do believe, some kids just need to focus and we need to teach them how to test, right? So both things can be true. There are some kids that just, when they get into a standardized test, it's not that they're stupid. They get super nervous because they think that this is it. This is their end all be all. If they don't succeed, it's over for them. And then that makes them not test well. At the same time, that can be fixed if you just practice a little more. Just my opinion. Standardized testing can still go because online education platforms help society more than standardized testing, in my opinion. So we're going to keep online education platforms. We're going to keep public school systems. That was super long. but that's fine. Let's see the next segment. Where is the segment? Okay, hold on. Producers are getting it to me. All right. Cloud storage, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology. This is not hard. No, this is kind of hard. I'll explain all three. So cloud storage basically is, I know a lot of you who are zombies with iPhones, and some of you will pay for that trash Apple. I'm not going to use iPhones as an example anymore. Apple is trash. They can sponsor this podcast though, and I will delete this episode and speak your praises. So I have a Google phone because Androids are better. And with my Android phone, I pay for the Google One, which gives me 2 terabytes of cloud storage, 2 terabytes of things that I can store in the ethos that I can grab from anywhere. So cloud storage has to stay because I use it damn near every day. Every day I'm using some sort of cloud storage. You are too. All right. Artificial intelligence. Is it something that I use almost every other day? Yes. Am I paying for like the premium artificial intelligence bots? Yes. Do I use it and am I more productive because of it? Yes. Do I feel like one day artificial intelligence is going to kill us all? Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's why it's dangerous. So I'm going to put artificial intelligence on the maybe go away kind of thing for right now. Blockchain technology. That's like your Bitcoins. That's your Dogecoin. That's your all the meme coins that are going around. Honestly, right now, in the mindset that I'm in, I don't know if that's the proper term. But we're gonna say mindset because if you don't know the term on Tough Choice, you make it up. Right now in the mindset that I'm in, I'm going to say blockchain can go. I need artificial intelligence because I use it for so many mundane tasks that I don't want to do, that I just tell it, hey, I need to do this. Ask me questions on how to do what I want and then get it done for me. And then ask me questions. I spend 30 minutes answering questions, and then something that would have taken me all day takes the chat bot 10 minutes to get right because it gives me something and then I go back and I change this, change that, and I'm done in like 10 minutes, something that would take me 10 hours. So yes, artificial intelligence has to stay. Cloud storage, I need it. You need it too, and you use it more than you think. Blockchain can go. It sucks to say that, right? I was hip to the Bitcoin movement very early on and I didn't sign on. I was about to buy Bitcoin a long time ago, but I decided not to. So just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I could have been a multimillionaire, but I told my friend specifically, yo, this thing looks stupid, it sounds stupid, and I'm not involved with my real money, your little fake computer cash. So anyway, so blockchain can go because if I'm gonna suffer, everybody else can suffer. All right, that was something's gotta go.
Get out of here. Get out.
Now let us continue. Would you rather have a family pet that can talk but always tattles on everyone, or one that changes into a different animal every week? You all know, and I make no secret, that I do not like animals. And because I don't like animals, this question should be passed, but I'll entertain. I will gladly entertain this. So we're going to go through the pros and cons of both, even though both are trash. Family pet that can talk but always tattles on everyone. All right. Now, if you snitching on me, there's only a matter of time before this family pet either gets lost, quote unquote, or dies, no quotes, just dies, or gets set free or sold to another beautiful family. It's only a matter of time. If I have a pet that can talk, that I can't think of any conversation I would want to have with an animal. I can't think of any single conversation I would want to have with an animal. Can you? Because I know you can't. So if I can, then if I can't, then I already know you can't. So why would I want a family pet that talks? Okay, now, a family pet that changes into a different animal every week. So 1 week you have a dog. The next week you have a bear. The next week you have a gecko, a lizard. The next week you have a panther. The next week you have a little cat. The next week you have a gerbil. No. I'm going to lose my mind in that situation. I'm going to lose my mind. And I know some of you weirdos, and I'll call you weirdos. I know some of you weirdos are like, yo, a different animal every week? I mean, you can make money off of that. I don't want to make money off of that. Didn't I tell you I didn't like animals in the first place? I don't want to make money off of this. No, thank you. No, thank you. Never will I want to make money off of animals. Mainly because I hate them. Not even on like a abusive thing or just the love of animals and they should be respected. No, I don't like them so much that I don't even want them involved in my life in any kind of monetarily way. So if I have to choose, this is gonna suck to say, but if I have to choose, I'll take the animal that's a snitch and I'll make it a cat. I'll get a cat. It's gonna snitch on me every day, right? Kazeem was eating cookies yesterday. None of your business, cat. None of your goddamn business. You son of a cat, because it's not, get it, because whatever. A female dog is a bitch, but you can't call a cat a bitch. Whatever. We'll move on. Last one. Would you rather have a work desk that floats and spins slowly or an office chair that bounces like a trampoline? Ugh. Neither of these sound fun. Spin slowly might be okay. Because if I have an office chair that bounces like a trampoline, no thank you. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna be crazy. I'm gonna break a neck. If it bounces like a trampoline, I'm bouncing. No thank you. I can't do that. Office chair that bounces like a trampoline, I'm gonna stand the whole time. I'm gonna stand the whole time if I have an office chair that bounces like a trampoline. If I have a desk that floats, it does not say it's in the sky. It says it floats in the air. So maybe you take like a step ladder to your desk. That'd be cool. Spin slowly. That'd be cool. Right? That I can make money off of. That I can be like, yo, come watch me be on my desk that spins. Right? Drink some coffee. We're going to sell some coffee and tacos. And come watch me sit at my desk that spins. And that'd be cool. And I'll do that. Bounces like a trampoline? No. I'm going to break my neck if it bounces like a trampoline. No, thank you. Guys, that was our episode. This has been Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. I've been your host, Kazeem Rahman. Our audio engineer is Queezy Leo. You can find him online at AyoQueez. Get at him for all your audio, visual, and podcast needs. And if you have a tough choice question or a something's gotta go or a what would you do, or if you just have a moral dilemma that you want us to discuss on the podcast, email toughchoice@outlook.com. That is toughchoice@outlook.com. I've been Kazeem Rahman. You guys have been amazing. Bye. Tough Choice with Kazeem Rahman. Would you rather? Tough Choice only be able to wipe your tough choice by scooting around on the carpet. Tough Choice.
What kind of carpet is it? If it's alpaca, give me the carpet.